And welcome to another Shadowshaper Duels video. In today's video I'm going to be discussing how to level up your duelist level and make the most out of your XP gains every day. I've had a lot of people commenting on my recent videos asking how I am such a high level, so I thought I would put this video together to share some tips that you may not be aware of to help you with your XP gains. There are two ways you can level up your duelist XP. You can do this by both dueling the NPCs and also the Matchmade Duels. So I'm going to be discussing both of them, but to start off with, let's discuss the NPCs. Here I am at Wu Ming, who is a level 1 duelist. My level is currently level 19, and as you can see I have 3 of my daily high value rewards, and Wu Ming is going to give me 230 duelist XP. I can also confirm, although I don't have the footage of it, that yesterday when I was a level 18 he was going to give me 220 XP as my high value reward. So the XP has gone up when my level went up. Here I am at Atta, who is a level 15 duelist at Jiangxi Metro. I'm still level 19, and just like Wu Ming, she's giving me 230 XP. And I will also confirm that yesterday she was giving me 220. At the Speaker, who is a level 19 duelist, which is the same level that I am. I only unlocked the ability to duel her yesterday when I ranked up, and I have not yet duelled her. As you can see here, none of these have been unlocked, but she is currently offering 460 high value XP, which is twice as much as the other duelists I have been to. I have now finished dueling the Speaker, and as you can see I have completed the beginner level and I've unlocked the reward for it. So I have now used up 1 of my 3 daily high value rewards, but I still have 2 out of 3 left, and as you can see she is still offering 460 XP even if I was to replay the beginner difficulty or if I was to now challenge her on the veteran difficulty. I have now finished dueling the Speaker at all 3 difficulties. I won on all 3 and got very lucky and got the card on both drops. So as you can see, that is my 3 high value XP rewards now used up, and I am onto the daily basic rewards. Still 7 out of 7. I've not yet collected any of them, and her XP has now dropped down to 230. And that's because I've used up the high value rewards. But as you can see, it's 230 on all 3 difficulties that I could play her on. I have now gone back to Atta on Jiangxi Metro, and as you can see I still have 7 out of my 7 daily basic rewards, and she is now offering 115 duelist XP, so that is half of what she was previously offering at 230. And I have now just come back to Wu Ming just to show all of the options, and he is offering the same daily basic reward as Atta of 115 XP. I want to give a shout out to YouTube commenter Endeavourment, who left the comment you can see here on one of my previous videos, where he was asking me how I've ranked up so fast. And as part of my discussion with him, he shared with me the comment you can see here, where dueling an NPC closer to your level will actually give you more rewards, more XP than dueling a lower level NPC. This was something I hadn't actually noticed myself, and I thought initially he might have been confusing the high value rewards with the basic rewards. However, as we have just shown in the previous clips, he is absolutely right. If you duel an NPC closer to your level, you get more XP for it. So that is a great piece of advice, and yeah, thank you again for the comment. I didn't realize that, and it is certainly a huge increase in XP if you duel an NPC closer to your level and get twice as much XP than if you were dueling a lower one. So yeah, thank you for leaving the comment, and a great tip. So in summary, what have we learnt about dueling the NPCs? Well, first of all, you should make sure you duel an NPC at least 10 times a day to get both the 3 high value XP rewards and then the 7 basic XP rewards. In addition to that, you should also pay attention to the level of the NPC you are dueling. And if there is an NPC who is close to your current level, you should go and duel them. As I showed in the clips, I was getting twice as much XP for dueling the speaker, who is level 19, the same level as me, than I was dueling anyone else. And as I did mention in one of the clips, even yesterday when I was still a level 18, the highest NPC that I could duel is Atta, who was level 15, and at that point there was no noticeable difference between Atta and Wu Ming. So there does appear to be a drop-off. I can't confirm exactly how much of a level difference, but level 18 to 15, there was no difference in the NPC I was dueling. But certainly if there is an NPC who is at your level or maybe one level below you, then I would say you should go and duel them to get twice as much XP. I do also just want to show that there are some NPCs who you can duel where it maybe doesn't show you on the map that you can duel them. So for example, if I just go to the world map, and if we look through Haven, there are, if you go to the map and click on the people, it will show you everyone. You can click on them and see if there is anyone who can duel. No, I do believe in Haven it is correct. So everyone who has this little card icon, you can duel. And you can also use this to quickly check what their level is, before you fly to them. And that way you can see if they are at your level. If I now check Jiangxi Metro and go to the people icon, you can click on every person and see who they're dueling. So again, this is Atta, the level 15, who I was dueling, who I was showing earlier. So all of these people here can be dueled. But if we go to the Red Sea Rift and check the people, there are some people on the Red Sea Rift who you can duel where they do not have this card icon under their name. I think they were recently added as a way of adding more Cabal cards because the rewards seem to all be Cabal, but they've not updated their icon. So Saladin obviously has the icon. He was the original NPC on the Red Sea Rift who you could duel, and you unlock him at 29. But then there are also these here. So this is a level 27. This guy does not, you cannot duel him. Then this person here who is a level 20. So I will be dueling him next when I rank up again. This person here who is a 24, and then this person here who you can't duel. So there are these extra people on the Red Sea Rift where they don't have the card icon, but you can duel them when you get to that level. They are high level, but when you get to that rank, you should make sure you go and duel them. I have just completed my first Matchmade game of the day, and in addition to receiving rewards, I have received 115 XP for a draw. I have just completed my second Matchmade game of the day, which I won, and as you can see, as well as getting rewards, I got 230 XP. So I have now just completed another game, and this time I have lost. And as you can see, although I did still earn rewards because I'm, still early on in how many games I have played today, they are less rewards, and I did not earn any XP for a loss. After you have completed your first 5 Matchmade Shadowshaper Duels of the day, when you go to start matchmaking, you will see this message saying you have already claimed the maximum number of rewards available for today. However, this does not mean you can stop earning XP. The rewards it is referring to is this here, which are the rewards you will get for a victory, a tie, or a defeat. It, however, does not mean you will not earn any more XP if you win or draw. So I am now going to go into a match, having said yes to wanting to continue, and you will see that I still earn XP if I win or draw. I've now completed my 6th Matchmade Duel of the day, and as you can see, I have won. And if I go to the next screen, as you will see, I've not got any more rewards like the game told me I wouldn't get, but I've still earned 230 XP for winning the game. Okay, so I've just completed another Matchmade Duel, and actually on my previous game I just ranked up to level 20, as you can see here. So now when we look at how much XP I earned for that win, you will see it is 240 instead of 230. So for every level you go up, the amount of XP you earn from all sources, both NPCs and Matchmade Duels, goes up by 10. So although the amount of XP needed to level up each time increases, the amount of XP you earn also increases. So I have now completed a lot more Matchmade Duels, and you will see now when I go to launch another match, I'm given a different message which tells me I will not receive any more Duelist XP. So you want to keep playing until you receive this message to maximize your XP gains. And this message will occur many games after you have stopped receiving the 5 rewards you get from just completing the games. So to maximize your XP gains every day, you want to keep playing until you see this message. I just want to give a very quick breakdown of how many games I had to play until I reached that message where I will stop receiving XP. So in total, I played 32 games. And out of those games, I had 19 wins, 1 draw, and 12 losses. And as you can see here, that was broken down into my games where I was at rank 19, and then my games where I was at rank 20. And the reason why I've separated them is, as I explained, the amount of XP I earned for a win went up between levels. I didn't actually get a draw at rank 20, but I'm going to assume, continuing with the same trend, I would have got 120 XP for a draw at rank 20, given it is half the win score. So in total, out of all of those games, I earned 4,535 XP in one day just from Matchmade Duels. I don't actually know how the game decides when you get that message. I'm going to assume it is a game cap rather than an XP cap, given, as I explained, your XP increases the higher level you get. So, I mean, if it is an XP cap, maybe the cap also increases to compensate with that. There's every chance it was something like 4,500 is the daily limit, and obviously it overflows based on however many you get in your last game. My suspicion is it may be a game cap, because if you think about it, I had 20 games where I earned XP, 19 wins and a draw. So maybe the game allows you 20 games where you earn XP. Obviously, if you draw more games than you win, you will lose out on a bit of XP. So I'm not sure, but I just thought it was interesting to show exactly how much XP I was able to get in one day, until that message appeared. If you are a much lower rank than I am, you will likely, cap out at your XP much earlier, but that will be, proportional to your level because you're earning less XP per game. And yeah, if you see here on the right hand side, I am just into level 20, and I am 1,225 points into my rank 20, and according to this I earned 1,200, which makes sense because that extra 25 was basically my overflow from the game where I was rank 19 and won, and a little bit of that score went into my rank 20 bar. So yeah, that is how much XP I was able to earn in one day before I reached the cap. 20 games and just over 4,500 XP. Now that I have gone up to rank 20, I just thought I would also go and check back with the speaker to see how much XP she is offering me. I have already done 6 of my 7 daily basic rewards because I used some of them to get to rank 20, but I purposely left one of them hoping I would hit rank 20 without using it up. And as you can see here, she is also now giving me 240. At the start of this video, when I showed the speaker, she was giving me 230 while I was rank 19. And interesting to know, I am now 1 rank above her, and she is still giving me this higher reward at 240. Whereas if I was to go to a different vendor who is a lower rank, they are going to be offering me 120. I have now gone back to Wu Ming just to show you what I said, which is if I was to do my final daily basic reward here, he would only give me 120, which is half of how much I can get from the speaker. But he does also show it has increased, because earlier on he was only going to give me 115. Finally, because I am now rank 20, I have just gone to the Red Sea Rift to look at Abaka, who is also a level 20 duelist, but just like the speaker, he is offering me 240 of the daily basic reward. So there is no difference between the level 19 or the level 20 NPC when I am at level 20. So to close out this video and just summarise a few of the key points to maximise your XP gains every day, make sure you duel the NPCs 10 times in total, the 3 high and the 7 basic rewards. Duel an NPC as close to your level as possible, and if you are within a few levels, clearly -1 level, it still works. They will have a higher reward than other NPCs who are much lower. You should then also do Matchmade Duels, and do more than the 5 where you stop receiving loot rewards. And you can go a lot more, again, by my testing today, 20 games which award XP, and you will earn a lot more XP that way before you eventually hit a cap, and the game will tell you that you can no longer earn any more XP from Matchmade Duels. So I hope you found this guide video, this guide helpful. Thank you for listening to the end. Goodbye.